we ran into a little bit of trouble today. Let me explain. So the other day we landed in Phu Quoc, Vietnam. Went to sleep, woke up, went to look for bike rentals for the month. We got quoted prices from 7.8 million to our lowest on the street was about 6.5. Okay? So we came to our homestay, which is a super nice spot, ran by a lovely lady. Her name is Angel. She is an angel.
One shot.
And she's like, yo, I can get you guys bikes, no problem. And we're like, oh, sweet. And she's like, yeah, sick price too. We're like, oh, Angel, you're blessed. Literally. So she calls the guys up. We're just chilling. She texts us. She's like, hey, the bikes are here. I'm like, sweet. Go downstairs. Then we take a look at these bikes, and they look like someone threw them off a cliff and then pissed on them. Just joking. They just look like someone threw them off a cliff and then rode them for 10 years after that. So me and Dave are like, okay, whatever. It's a good price. Let's try them out. So we hit the streets, and Dave's bike doesn't accelerate. My bike, you hit a turn and you just keep going straight. So a little bit of a safety concern there. So we were both like, okay, let's try to swap them for new bikes. We talked to Angel. She's super accommodating. And then they're like, okay, we'll give you one newer bike today, and then we'll figure out the other bike at another day. We're like, okay. So Dave gets that newer bike at like 5 p.m. the next day. Still a junker. So at this point, I'm riding a junker. I took Dave's bike because the acceleration problem was better than not being able to steer. Oh, also neither of them have brakes. So that's a thing. That's fine though. If 2 brakes equals 1 medium brake, I'm fine with that. So took that, hit the town. Dave's bike stalls out whenever you go below like 5. So it just cuts it. My bike, his bike, got a flat tire. So we're like, okay, bring him back. Talk to Angel. Still super accommodating. She is pissed at us at this point, but it's not because she doesn't love us. But she's like talking to these rental guys, and they're like, okay, well, we'll bring you one bike today and then another bike in 2 days. And me and Dave are at this point, we're like, okay, let's just break the contract with the first guys. We'll pay them out or whatever, and then we'll work with a new company that Angel has, right? So keep it going. So talk to Angel, and she's like, yo, this is how much they're going to want for the 3 days that you use them, which collectively in the 3 days, we maybe used them for like 8 hours, and for 3 of those hours, it was problems. So I'm like, Angel, that's not a good price. Like, at a certain point, like, you got to choose your battles. And this one was like, no, these guys provided a dog shit service in terms of their bikes. And now they want a full 3 days, full pay, no discount, for bikes that we rode twice and then each time had problems. So Angel negotiated because she's the master of negotiations and got us down to a reasonable price, which we were willing to pay for bikes that didn't even work. So sometimes you got to take a hit, but the hit that they wanted was enough to kill me. So neither of us were going to take that hit, and we would stand on that hill. So pick your battles. Sometimes when you're traveling, you feel like don't bite the hand. In general, don't bite the hand, but sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself and be like, no, that's not fair. So we figured it was not fair, so stood on business there. And we ended up getting an okay price for basically just paying them off. So today, our new bikes arrived, and they are much better. And even though they're much better, I'm still gonna get an upgraded bike tomorrow. So that's pretty chill. Shout out to Angel. She's an angel. But yeah, we're on our 4th day in Phu Quoc, and we're gonna go hit the town because that sounds fun to me. And by town, I mean beach.